This house came on the market. My mom sent me this house. She's making it sound like it's the Palace of Versailles. She's excited. I can't wait. Let's do it. I got my mask on, do my red light, you know, get the recovery going, looking at some rich houses. This is the life. Look at this house. I love the turret. I can't tell you how much I love turrets and these beautiful palladium. Is it palladium? Palladium windows. And apparently it's a 4-car garage, even though it looks like a 2-car garage. It's pretty clever. And I'm obsessed with this fountain. Actually, I love this fountain. I swear I like this entire front facade. It is set up for perfection. Like those doors, actually, I will give it to you, the Palace of Versailles. I'm getting that feeling, the columns, the moldings. Can we talk about these perfectly trimmed little bushes? Is that marble or travertine? Okay, it's marble. And that's like the ultimate entryway into this beautiful foyer. Let's take a look. Oh my God. Okay, that's the foyer. Seriously, right now? For the entryway, like the outside, to come into this tiny little corridor, I gotta be honest, I just kind of deflated with my perception of how this house would be. But this is just the foyer, and would I dump all of my money into the foyer? Obviously not. Rookie mistake. So the rest of this house is probably gonna be ridiculous. All right, let's see. That's the living room. Those fans, I literally cannot stand those fans. I don't know what it is about these fans. They just look absolutely terrible. Holy cow. If you're asking, what is it, 1.3 million, I expect a fireplace. Maybe that's just me. The setting is out of a nursing home. I don't even know what to make of it. It makes this space look tiny. If it's 1.3 million, I'm not feeling it at all. The built-in is like, okay, all right. It's just very underwhelming. Going to the next, I just feel like it needs a massive sectional. It's got a coffee table from Wayfair. I don't even know. Like, it's like you didn't even try to stage this house. It's 1.3 million. It's got to invoke that feeling of luxury. And I just cannot. Right over there, like, what is that? Those doors. They put modern doors in the Venetian Palace of Versailles. I don't know what's going on here. Like, I would never have done that. Maybe it's just one room for 1.3 million. I'm sure the rest of the house is fantastic. All right, that's the kitchen. Oh God, I can't. This is like, what is this? Oh my God, this is the kitchen. This is probably the worst kitchen I have ever seen. I'm not kidding you. This is the worst kitchen I have ever seen. How can you ask me to contain myself? I literally can't. This is a $1.3 million house. I've seen kitchens in houses that are $500,000 that are like 100 times better. This is literally a gut job. This is a gut job. In the back there, what is that? Is that a bar? Did they put a bar to block the view from the kitchen out into this beautiful view outside? It's like ugly. It's not even like a good looking bar. Not even the same color palette as the rest of the house. Like just this random like middle finger in the middle of your kitchen. That's got to go. I mean, for 1.3 million, you're going to have to knock that price down just so I can get rid of that and spend the money to get that thing out of that house. That really looks terrible. The appliances are behooving me because you've got like a wolf range hood, fancy schmancy stove, like 6 burner. I don't even know. You could cook like 15 ribeyes at once. Like that would help. That would be very helpful actually in my house, come to think of it. But I digress. Over here, you've got like a microwave that I've seen at estate sales for like $80. And then in the middle, you've got this fridge that looks like it came out of like a store liquidation. I don't know, like everything's 80% off. It's got to go. You know, you've seen one of those, right? I'll give it to him. I like the light pendants over the island, but the light fixture in the middle is absolutely terrible. It just screams like I'm trying to be contemporary, but I didn't know where to start. So I opened a magazine and I just kind of like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's pick that one. It's like, what the hell? It takes away from this really nice, adorable light pendants. Like I would gut this kitchen. You'd walk in this house and you would see this massive gutted kitchen and these 3 cute little pendant lights just hanging on for dear life. Like, please don't get rid of me. Anyway, these stools, like, come on. Again, you're $1.3 million people. Who is the realtor? You're trying to make the house look better, not worse. You're trying to make it look like this incredible upscale kitchen, not like a kitchen that screams gut me. But I guess I would leave the floor. It's shiny. I get it. All right. If I see one more butcher block on a kitchen counter, I swear I'm going to lose it. Let's just put a giant piece of wood over this counter I spent $100,000 on. Who thought that was a good idea? It's like, okay, I see this beautiful counter. Let's just slap a piece of wood on there and call it a day. No. And if you're staging something, why? It's for functionality and practicality, not for selling a $1.3 million house. I'm going to have a hernia. And then over here, you're showing me more of the kitchen I have to gut. Like, why? Why would you do that? Bathroom break. So you're showing me how much more money I have to spend. In my head, you're asking 1.3. Drop that down to like $1 million, buddy boy. And with these supply chain shortages, at this point, you just might as well give the house away for free. Can we talk about the sink for a second? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. I need a regular, good old-fashioned, giant basin to do all my dishes in this $1.3 million house with this massive 3,200 square feet of implied entertainment, and I'm gonna do that in that tiny little sink. Come on. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Picture it, all right? I'm in my kitchen doing my dishes in my tiny little sink. I can barely get a freaking frying pan in there because, like, let's be honest, it's a frying pan, and I'm gonna jam it in that tiny little sink. I'm doing my dishes. I'm struggling. I just want to look out the window, and I just want to see them birdies play. All right, my face is done. This is fantastic. Good, because I was getting a little steamed up in there, getting all worked up. My face is getting a little sweaty. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just really upset by this bar. It's just the ugliest thing I have ever seen. Just when you think you've seen it all, then there's this. Trying to do dishes, trying to get a good look outside. I can't even see the weather. I wouldn't know if it's raining or sunny. Good God. I like this little nook. It's cute. Oh my God, it's adorable. This is the only thing they got right in this house. Well, so far. I mean, it's adorable. I love this. I think the furniture could just be a little bit brighter. Can I mention the pedestal table is just a little too tall? I'm getting that bar blocking the window vibe. All in all, it's still better. I can see outside. I know if it's not raining. Again, more view of nothing. Another angle of nothing. To remind me of that terrible bar that I need to pay somebody to rip out. God knows what they did to fasten that thing in that floor. They actually bolted this thing to the floor. I'm screwed. And now what we gonna do? Have to smash up all this precious travertine tile. God, the nightmares are already beginning. I don't even live here yet. And like this table, this dining table, what were you doing? Are you trying to sell this house? Do you want people to feel like they actually live here? Or do you want this to feel like a conference room in like your dreaded workplace? Like, I don't understand. What are we going for here? Moving on. Very nice front office, but very bad entry. Like, again, with these doors, when you mix modern with Venetian, with this Mediterranean, like, you just take away from all the architecture, like the beautiful moldings. But then you put this ugly ass, you feel like you're in jail. Let's be honest, it looks like prison. Like, just if you close those doors, just imagine what look you'd get. Yuck. And more furniture from Wayfair. Can we stop with the Wayfair and the Home Goods succulent plants? No, you can't do these things. You gotta do better than that, people. This must be the office that we're in. I love palladium windows. I just love them. They're so pretty. But then you put this ugly bar in there. What's with the built-ins? People, come on. That's a nice built-in. It's a nice, decent shelf. All right, that's good. Moving on. Okay, the master. Okay. All right. This is freaking good. That's really nice. I love those crown moldings. Oh my God. The lighting above it's lit like a shelf. S tier. I love it. Okay, if it's a king, you got a chaise lounge in there. Now, can we please keep the same flow throughout the house? I love these windows. The bathroom looks inviting. Good, very good. Neutral, good. What the hell is this closet? What is happening? You probably think I was talking about the clothing. Yes, but no. I'm talking about just what is this wire racks, like these very standard, like I was living in a studio and I had that. I walk in this 1.3 million, I expect built-ins. I expect shoe cubbies. Where am I putting my purses? My jewels? Where's the built-in jewelry case? Like, come on. Here's the problem, all right? They put these built-ins where they shouldn't have been. We're standing in the kitchen. Let's put a built-in to block the view looking outside, but let's not put a built-in in the freaking master closet where we need a built-in. You can have your underwear hanging out in the middle of the floor. I mean, yeah, I do that anyway. But the point is, if I had a built-in, I would be less inclined to do so. You look at a house that's over $1 million, you're gonna expect some sort of like closet actual organization. I can't rant anymore about that. This master bedroom, they did this right. Look at it. It's a thing of beauty. No wonder why my mom kept going on and on and on about this. I bet you she was looking at picture number 30 for like 50 minutes. Right, Mom? The rest of it is like, I want to cry. You don't want to leave your bedroom. You know why? The second you walk out in the main part of the house, you're like, shit, I have a lot of work to do out here. I have a lot of crap I have to rip out. But these built-ins are beautiful. I mean, I could throw in a fireplace, but that's like, all right, let's not be greedy. We need to fix the rest of this house to match the beauty of this master. But I love the open French doors into the lanai. I mean, they did it right. This bathroom, look at it. Like, I just feel like this vanity is from a salvage yard. You know, on the curb, it's like they're leaving their stuff out there. That's what this is. That's fine. But it doesn't work in this house, and it doesn't work in this style. That's the problem I'm having. All I want is consistency. All right, I just want to be like, yay, the whole time, or like, oh God, the whole time. So at least I can get my emotions more stable. And again, 1.3 million, I just don't want to be spiking my cortisol that much. That's all I'm saying. And just show me what I want, what I expected. I mean, this tub. Am I even going to be able to fit in that tub now that I'm looking at it? Is there any other angles of this bath? Oh God, the bathroom is that bad. There's one freaking picture. Where is the toilet? Oh my, don't tell me there's no toilet in this bathroom. I don't believe that. Where's the shower? I just can't get past the fact that I can't see where my derriere is supposed to go. What's that thing called? A bidet? I expect for that price, if you're going to give me reclaimed wood for my vanity, at least give me a freaking bidet, all right? Something, anything. And that light fixture, at first, it can be like, whoa, and then you're like, wait a minute, what? Thinking, all right, master bath is going to have this Empire crystal chandelier. Nope. Light fixture from Wayfair, once again. These mirrors, I can't. And the art on the wall, I mean, can we make that bathroom look any smaller? It's supposed to be a guest room. This is a guest bedroom, I guess. Okay, this etagere, how do we say? Etagere. Whatever it is, it looks like shit, okay? You were better off having nothing there. And then this is nice. What is this? Combination of like, I'm gonna hang my sweaty gym clothes here when I come back from the gym, right next to a makeshift bar. Butler's pantry. This is a mudroom? Oh God. Oh, okay. Is there a sink in the mudroom like that all the time? Is that standard? You put your bottles of wine where you do your laundry? This is genius.
I don't know what that is.
Did you just tell me you could reach for a glass of wine while you're washing your clothes and pressing your husband's stained underwear? Like, holy crap. That just blew my mind. That just blew my doors wide open. I'm not going to lie to you. I never would have thought that.
It's either mudroom or a laundry room.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's a laundry room. That it's incredibly genius as a housewife that while I'm doing the sheets, I have access to a quick bottle of wine. But now if we go the other way and call this a mudroom, we're in a big no. You know, your kids are at hockey practice. You walk in, you're schlepping that nasty, stinky hockey bag. Yes, I have experience with this, can you tell? And you're going to schlep down that hockey bag next to a butler's pantry. That is just so not classy, lacking of elegance, and disgusting. And if there is a laundry, why aren't you showing me? So I just don't get it. I don't get it. I guess it was some sort of mudroom because then we have the garage here. So I'm assuming we're going to walk out of the garage into that mudroom. Whoever did this house, can I just ask you why? Could you not think of a better place to put a sink? All right, you got your big bay. Mama said you can park 2 cars back to back. That's awesome. It's like, I mean, though, kind of, sort of, because it's a massive inconvenience because you have to take out one car to get the other one. If I want to go to Publix in my Bentley, my husband's got to get his butt up from the sectional that should have been in that living room, and there's not. And he's got to move his Lamborghini so I can go to Publix in the correct vehicle. If I go in the Lamborghini and I hit something because the road is not even, there's going to be this big argument, and it would have been spared if we had cars side by side. All right, this pool, not cool. 1.3 million. Wow, she wasn't kidding when she said the pool needed to be updated. Holy crap. She actually just did her pool, so I know what it looks like before and after. Let me tell you. This is a before, if I have ever seen one. And putting these chairs, I was literally just at Sam's Club today. I shit you not. They had chairs just like that there. Adirondack plasticky chairs that like wasps build their nests in. If you're gonna stage it and make this pool look like you don't have to redo it, please don't put plastic chairs from Sam's Club. Excuse me, get you a snack. Actually, while you're over there, can you get my chocolate? Thanks. Homemade. Duh. Getting back to this, you're trying to build it up here, not put the house down farther than it already is. It's a gut job. We're talking 100,000 for a pool of this magnitude? No, 150. And in today's market, geez, you don't even know what's going on. Make it 2. Showing me at night with lights, so you're lighting up what, oh, thanks, chocolate. I feel better already. It's not gonna make me pay $1.3 million for this house, but chocolate does make me feel a little bit better. Like this, is that brick pavers? They put brick pavers in around an unupdated pool. I'm gonna have to rip it out. That makes no sense. That's like putting fancy paint on a Toyota Corolla. Dude, it's still a Toyota Corolla from 1990. Now I just need a whole new pool. You're gonna have to rip all that out. That's insane. Just putting all these plants too, you're just trying to show me how much space I don't have. Like, it's a nice sun shelf though. It's cute. No wonder why they built this ugly bar over there. They wanted to block the view of the outdated pool. What's with the plants? Like, there's just so many plants. I just wish people would just, it's too much. I want to see how I can really use the space, and if I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park, it's high. You're showing me how high maintenance it is, and how like I'm just gonna accumulate bugs. I just know. And then you've got some random pots over here. It doesn't make any sense. Now that's cute back there. Look, can we talk about that? That's cute. I like that little sitting area. Oh my God, is that the pergola you were talking about? We saw better pergolas at Sam's Club. Are you serious? Like, this is like the ugliest. This is like one of those pop-up pergolas. You go on a picnic. You say to your husband, I would love a pergola right now because it's a little sunny out. And I don't want my charcuterie board full with steaks and ribeyes and goat cheese to get disgusting. So can you please pop up a pergola, honey? And then he's like, absolutely, certainly, anything for you, sweet cheeks. And I'm like, thank you, baby cakes. And then up comes this pergola. Look at it. If you're gonna do a pergola, please do a nice with the moldings, and this just, again, no. Look, it's fine for a different price tag. But the point is, if you're asking 1.3, you're not getting what you're asking. Capiche? Capiche. Repeat after me, realtors. No pop-up pergolas. But those party lights are cool. I like party lights. More of them, please. The thing is, I'm gonna be seeing this house during the day. So there's only so many party lights you're gonna put up that's gonna mask the pop-up pergola and anything else that we got going on here. I will say, though, the furniture is quite nice for the space. It makes sense. Although I kind of was thinking maybe a fire pit. Okay, here we go. A very pretty nook. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, all right. It doesn't mask the outdated pool and the excess use of foliage, but that's okay. I like the outdoor seating. It's an outdoor fireplace. Is that a fireplace? Oh my God, it is. I will say the furniture is interesting. It's not elevating the space to $1.3 million worth. This is a learning channel. This channel is educational. We come here to get educated. How do we get the most bang for our buck? And this is not it. Chunky furniture and a Wayfair coffee table in the middle. Not how I would do this space. Good place though for some party lights. I don't see it. You wasted them in the pop-up pergola. This is the part of the house I would not have to update. I actually take that back. I don't know what that thing is there. Is that a bird feeder? If this is supposed to be the Palace of Versailles, then I fully expect my birds, my ornithologic friends of feathers to be able to take a nice bird bath in the Palace of Versailles bathroom. Is that a swing? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Not gonna make me pay 1.3 million, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. A big hunk of backyard. Thank you for reminding me about my landscaping bill and what it's going to be. I think something should have been done to take that stress away of the amount of mowing that's going to happen. And let me tell you something, I'm not doing it. My husband's not going to do it. But it's a nice backyard. If you're showing this off, this is why this house is worth 1.3 million. It's not doing it for me. I'm glad we talked this through. I feel a lot better. I was getting a little sweaty. My mom told me, like, this house, wait till you see this house. It's gorgeous. Like, oh my God. I love this house on the outside. I just feel like the moment you walk in, the price went from 1.3. You're lucky if you're going to get like 750, 800. All right, 800 because you had a lot of yard. My husband has to mow. I hope you learned a thing or two about if you're going to ask 1.3 for a house, stop with the Wayfair and stop with the Sam's Club. On a scale of 1 through 10, Palace of Versailles, 10, obviously, down to like a pop-up tent. No, some of those are glamorous. Some of those are good, though. I've seen some. No, some yurts are luxurious. You pay a shit ton of money for those. You really get your money's worth. We're talking about getting your money's worth. No, Palace of Versailles down to a tiki hut, scale of 1 through 10. Where are we at with this house? I'm giving it a 5. For every 100,000 the price comes down, the rating goes up. You see, that's my sliding scale. You give me this house for free, I'm giving you a 10. All right, see you next video.